We went back to the US almost 3 weeks. I really enjoyed this field trip. After coming back from the UAE, I always thinking about the reason why so many people make success with their business in UAE. So there are 3 main questions I will express in this video. What is the nature of culture, government policies, and leadership, and gender factors that influence opportunities and practice of business in the UAE? First, I want to talk about the business culture. Due to this field trip, we already know some business culture in UAE. The UAE is a highly cosmopolitan, well-educated society. Business is conducted on the basis of personal relationships and mutual trust. It is vitally important to build on this. Second, the government policies. The government policies are another important element for doing business in UAE. We visited Alin City. We met a warm reception. The local government encourages the development of tourist industry and encourages the foreigners to do business here. Also, save the energy is government policies, like the Mazda City is a good example. Third, leadership is a big problem for us to do business in the UAE. According to the article we have read before we went to the UAE, I know the relationship in the UAE is very important. Fourth, the gender problem. For example, we met with Harmony Marika. She is the first Australian female English-speaking TV news author in the Middle East and North African region. She is also founder and the CEO of Street Media. So I think she is an example of female business success in the UAE. As we can see, women can get a lot of opportunity nowadays in this country. The market explosion brings the high market demand from all kinds of areas. What top 5 factors should a foreigner business consider while evaluating UAE as a market to enter? I think is employee. The first one I think is employee problem. UAE is a good country. This country is a developed country. They need different people with their abilities. They will pay much money to hire those people. It is really helpful to their country. Second, when you do your business in UAE, you have to share your ownership with the local business person. You cannot get more than 49% of ownership when you establish a business organization in UAE. UAE government made these policies for protecting their local business. Third factor is to understanding the culture. As I mentioned before, in order to have a good business relationship with the local enterprise, foreigner business need to accept follow the culture in the UAE. One thing they need to keep in mind is that relationship is based on trust. So face-to-face is very important. Tax-free is the fourth factors. The business meeting, I remember that all the business people who we mention about tax-free. It means it is really important when we do business in UAE because we can save a lot of money from the tax-free policies. The fifth is the policies are also the significant factor should be considered. The UAE policies have some policies that the benefit for us to do business there. However, there still have some disadvantages. Before I came to UAE, I didn't know this country. In my mind, I always thinking Dubai is one of the cities in Saudi Arabia, but it is not. Of course, I didn't know Abu Dhabi city, which is the UAE capital. In my mind, I think this country only has oil. They are rich, but their people didn't know anything. When I arrived, it tells me my all ideas is wrong. In some area, their country is much better than China. First thing I think is education. In Chinese, we teach class use Chinese Mandarin, but in the UAE, they teach class use English. They didn't use Arabic. In some education equipment is much better than US. And we met different successful people. They give us excellent speeches. It is a good opportunity for me. And they told us their experience for us, how make a successful business in UAE. At last, I make a lot of friends from this field trip. Before I did field trip, I didn't know each other. This is a wonderful spring break for me. I really enjoy that. There is the best memory in my life. I never forget it. Thank you.